Hey everyone, welcome to another rip roaring episode of That's All Kayfabe with me and my buddy Gabe. How you doing today, Gabe?
I'm good. I'm stretchy. I forgot you started recording. But nah,
Hell
man,
yeah.
I'm good,
That
man. It's just like
that DDP yoga.
I know DDP yoga saved my life, bro. I should even joke around about that, man. He actually did save people's lives. But uh, but you know what's not saving my life are these allergies, bro. They're kicking my fucking ass right now,
What's
man.
up with that? What's up with allergies?
You ever float on an airplane before? What's to do with that? What's up with
These
that?
breads are making me thirsty. Oh my god.
That's like in a cup, soda in a cup.
It
I
was
don't. I don't fucking.
shrinkage. No, I don't know. Uh yeah, no, they're messing with me too. Not probably to that degree, but I have like red eyes and fucking my nose is kind of like itchy, but that's about it. It's not really anything like, you know,
Ugh,
really
that's
screw with me the allergies.
no. Yesterday was worse. Like right now, it's like I feel in my temples, like right here. It's
Hmm.
like someone's just like constantly, just like. Well, I know it's me right now, but like when I stop, it feels like someone's just poking me in my fucking temples right here. And I
That's
got,
not good.
but I'm trying like these cough drops too, man. Like they fucking, they're really strong and they're good. Well, they're not good. They taste like fucking ass. That's what I was gonna get to. They taste like ass, but they're
Are
strong
they
though.
are they Ricola?
No, it's
Oh, ah.
Fisherman's Friend. You
Oh,
ever heard
that's
that, bro?
fancy.
Dude,
No, that's
not. It's like $3 a box, dude. They taste like ass, and I was like, man, dude, I could just eat ass in general.
it would be healthier for you. It help
I
fucking
know it's
stimulate.
recycling. You save the earth, bro.
Hell yeah, do that human centipede shit.
Hell yeah. It's so nasty. I can't be going off for that right now.
But yeah, we were gonna look start off with the news and wrestling because there's again always like a plethora of news every time we sign off from
Every
last week's
fucking time.
episode. Yeah, every time we sign off from last week's episode, it's just like a whole overfloweth thy cup of news. But I want to start it off with one thing I knew we were gonna talk or not even talk about, but I remember we were talking about is oh, I got this the wrong way. TNA is coming back and they just started their new TNA Plus available as of Friday the 5th. So we'll just look at this little trailer here.
Experience TNA
Oh, it's
Wrestling
out
Monthly
already.
more with TNA Plus.
You can hear that, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Relive the moments that inspired a generation. Plus, monthly
It's so
premium live
stupid.
events. Plus, exclusive monthly
They should have just
content.
had Perk Angle the
TNA
whole
Plus
time.
you haven't seen.
I know, just him constantly doing the front flips. I didn't mean like this whole thing was stupid, but I was saying it's stupid because they show Ric Flair doing the woo off with Jay Lethal. Did you see them? He's like,
Yeah, that shit is iconic
relive the
though.
best moments of TNA history. Woo, 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 woo.
No, that shit is iconic. Oh shit, that's not what I
For
want.
$9.99. You're
Yeah,
going the network route, man. I appreciate that.
see, but I saw that the pay per views and they're gonna be like four pay per views, and they're gonna cost like $40 each. I think, unless you get like the higher tier, that's like champion
Mm,
tier or whatever. In which case, it'll be
I
cheaper,
feel
I
like
guess.
I feel like they would have to do that because it's a smaller company compared to like WWE. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I
But I don't
mean,
know.
would you buy it?
Uh, I don't know. Maybe if I get that steady paycheck going, I might. But I was really never into TNA. Uh,
There's
fucking yeah.
I feel like this would work like their streaming service if they got rid of their channel that they have on Pluto. I don't know if you ever use like the free channels that you have on like smart TVs or whatever. So like my smart TV, it has this channel called Pluto TV or like this app called Pluto TV. You go, not a sponsor. You click on it and it has like fucking hundreds of free channels, and it's like they show a little bit of everything. They just don't show like local news or whatever because that's all antenna based. But there's like one channel dedicated to like Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull Ranch Challenge. You ever seen that?
That sounds familiar.
It's like just a bunch of strong fucking people just like tackling each other. Oh, son of a bitch! I'll catch you down the road, son. Man, you're one time son of a bitch. Like they're just going after it. But anyway, I'm getting off track. But they have a channel just dedicated to TNA Impact Wrestling, and they show
Mhm.
nothing but replays of like all the old pay per views, all the old episodes, and stuff like that. And like whenever,
See there, I'd probably watch it if like if we didn't already have a million other streaming fucking services
yeah, yeah,
and everyone has their own thing now. Like this would be something. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's
yeah, it's
kind of
just adding on
it's
top
too
of
late.
everything.
It's too late. Like maybe you should if you had done this before Peacock got WWE and
Hmm.
made it like $4.99 a month to get all the pay-per-views and shit. This
Yeah,
would have made an impact. Is that
this is pretty good. I got sunglasses.
my allergies? No, but
Oh man, I got bloodshot.
and next on the news we were talking about just a little while ago, and this happened like the next day after all that Jericho allegations.
Oof.
Velveteen Dream published an apology video via Instagram, and I don't really remember what he did. Did he just get accused of sexual like misconduct, and he just got fired for it?
Oh man, I need to double check, but it was something I don't know. It was something along those lines, and plus like setting out nudes, like unnecessary nudes. I don't know if it was also because one of them was like a minor or something. Let me see. Let me double check.
Ooh, okay, that's getting a little hairy. But yeah, we'll listen a little bit to this video here.
Yes, go ahead.
As you've probably seen or have heard over the course of the last few years, I want to apologize for my behavior. Both professionally and personally, I always preach to those closest to me about the power of accountability and responsibility, and I take full accountability for my behavior over the last 3 years of my life. When narratives were written about me,
Okay, and we could already tell he's kind of reading off a script because he's moving his eyes a little to the right. And I don't get this setup. Like, why is he hunting? What is he's obviously like hunting or doing something that's not I don't know. That's not very
He's just out in the woods like with a fucking rifle.
yeah.
There you are, you son of a bitch.
I
Toss
never
it
had
back. Uh, Velveteen. I don't know what his fucking. Oh, Patrick. Patrick. You gotta make a video. Fuck right now. Shit. And then all the wildlife goes. You're like, fine, let's make this quick. Let's go.
He's just there with the deer and it's just breathing from the shot and he just breaks its neck.
It's like he sees a deer in his fucking hindsight. You just see a tear come down his face because he has to let that one go. So real quick, I
Mhm.
put Velveteen Dream release, and then one of the questions like, "What are the allegations against Velveteen Dream?" And this is according to Yahoo. It says
Right.
in 2019, he even went on to win the NXT North American Championship, and a promising future awaited him until 2020, when he faced accusations of sending indecent images to underage boys on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
The
That is a
storm of
little.
allegations led to his 2021 release, concluding a chapter marred by negative headlines. But I don't know, man. I'm just glad he's able to change as a human being, and hopefully, god damn, I wish I could say that with a straight fucking face, man. Fuck this
You're
dude, man.
my enemy. All that we had has gone away. Uh,
Dude, it's like it sucks because it's like he was so fucking good, like his character. I mean, I don't want to say compared to like Gold Dust, but he's like very athletic. Like he was good. He had that fucking star power, and I don't think it's that hard to like not be a piece of shit. I don't know. The last time I remember, it's not that hard. It's like, huh? Should I send out this dick pic unnecessarily? Yeah, they don't mind, man.
Yeah, it's for my character. It's like
This was character tree.
when Goldust was after Razor Ramon and got the razor tattoo on his chest or something.
Oh my god, I forgot about that, man. But it's
Nah,
like, is it that hard not to be like a fucking piece of shit, man? Like,
I don't know. Like
that's just like, is that a running gag? Is this a bit? Right? This is a bit. Am I getting worked into? Shoot. Like,
because every time they these people come out, it's like they're apologizing over and over again. And not to get too topical with the Epstein list now, but it's like these certain people. I don't know. It's like their brains are wired differently if they do it and they like without really hesitation. They just do it. It's like
yeah, it's like that shit happened in 2020, I think. Bro,
mhm.
that was 3 years ago. You're just issuing an apology now? Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
that
Like,
is really weird to the timing to do it right now,
he was
right
fucking
after
having like
Jericho.
a he was having like a fucking a montage of him just staring out his window with his hand on the fucking sill. Like wondering if he should apologize, just reading a book and closing it. Just there. Going
He
out
was
for a walk. Like,
he
I
was
don't
just
know.
hyping it up like it was his mixtape about to drop or something, and
Right?
it's
This
just
shit's gonna be fired his fucking ass.
no, I don't know. I don't believe he's sincere like the way he goes about it.
Things you may be confronted by people who you don't know,
It just sounds
and you
so
might feel the need to
political.
explain
I
yourself
mean, I'd vote for him.
on behalf. I just want you to know that you do not have to do that, ever. No one should have to explain anything for Patrick Clark. No one should have to trend because of Patrick Clark. No
Patrick
one should have
Clark,
to ask,
that's funny.
answer
Patrick
the
Clark.
questions. Oh, where's Patrick now? What did Patrick do? What happened with Patrick? That's not your.
I'm not asking where you're
I
at,
don't
bro.
want
You
you
can
to feel
fucking burn
burdened.
in hell. Like,
And I know in the middle of it, he was like directly apologizing to Triple H
Shawn Michaels.
and Shawn Michaels, and it's
Someone
just
said,
like, mhm.
excuse me, but that someone, is it in here that he was apologizing to Ashanti? You know Ashanti, the girl from Hit Row?
I don't think he was when I heard it. I just remember him apologizing to specifically to Triple H. Oh,
And
he's
then he
loading.
goes, and the WWE Universe, and he holds up the mic expecting, like,
Millions. It doesn't matter.
and millions.
Oh God, I'm stuck
Oh,
on
jeez.
loading.
Oh, God, it's ruined. Oh, God.
Oh
What are we going to
God,
do?
he's deleted it.
Right? That'd be
Other
fucking
than
crazy.
need to apologize to a few people. First, I want to apologize to the WWE organization. I want to apologize to the WWE organization.
The
The negative press
fans.
that our Velveteen been a productive and earn money on. It's not what you. I want to apologize to the WWE and the fans. I want to apologize to Paul Levesque.
Paul Levesque. There we go.
Oh, Triple H.
Well, he's breaking kayfabe.
Of course.
And
Is this a
getting
shoot?
to work with you and to learn from you. I get the sense what
God damn it.
Shawn Michaels. Shawn, yep, and your guidance, investing into me. I'm still learning. Sorry. My best friend, it's a Hootie Miles. I want to apologize to you
Hootie?
because
Like
Who's that?
the Blowfish Hootie?
for the support you've
He
given
does sing
me
a
and
lot of
continue
white
to give
music,
me.
right? The guy
I
from Hootie
wanna
the
be right
Blowfish.
I apologize for any smudges that I may have put on that resume. I want to apologize to my family,
Nah, I don't think he
Mom,
ever apologizes for
Dad,
that.
my brother,
No.
my sister, my
Maybe I
niece.
just heard wrong somewhere, or maybe someone reported it. Like
You
they
may
made a
read
post like this.
things.
It's like, oh, he apologizes to Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Hootie, and the Blowfish for some reason.
They were affected very terribly by this Velveteen Dream scandal.
I feel like even for like what he did, like he's still gonna come back wrestling somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, man. Like when you said like, okay, Jericho's one thing, right? And it's with chicks that are non-consenting. Okay, that's pretty bad, but at least they're of age. But when you go into like boys that are underage.
Yeah, that's where
You
like, oh, you're a fucking predator, bro. Like,
know? Yeah.
and not the apex predator either. That's a good kind.
That's Randy Orton's brother. No, you're more ready for like a church job or something in the ministry.
Oh yeah, that's perfect for him, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
already getting
yeah,
practice. Like he can
yeah.
work in a fucking Catholic church.
Yeah,
But
that's
think
the way
about
to
it. It's
go.
like when's the last time a wrestler got canceled and like they stayed canceled? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this will
I'm pretty
blow
sure there's
over.
one out there. I just can't think of one off the top of my head. I was gonna say Alberto Del Rio, but I mean even he's still kind of wrestling whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just
When
barely, but
I know that guy was a piece of shit.
but you know, it wasn't with little boys sending
Yeah,
unsolicited. Yeah, I
but I
feel like
think
there's a eventually somewhere where we have to draw the line.
like if he's gonna continue wrestling, there's gonna be a wrestling company that just loves controversy, and like they're gonna sign him on, and the people are gonna like tune in for a little bit, whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know
Yeah, this is a little too much. I don't know. I could forgive Jericho because he's done a lot of,
because he
I
made
guess,
Judas, man. He
he,
that's Fozzy.
dude, dude. But the Jericho Cruise, no, but yeah, Velveteen Dream. I don't know if those are the accusations. Yeah, that's a little too much.
I
But
don't wish him best on his future endeavors. That's all I gotta say.
speaking of too much, this is something we didn't talk about last week. It would have been perfect. I completely forgot about it. Ric Flair announced his cryptocurrency called Woo Coin. Woo
So
Coin.
stupid.
And it's with 5 O's. Don't forget it. I remember him saying in the video 5 O's.
Five O's.
And
I'm over here writing it down. Five
yeah,
O's.
Woo
Remember.
with 5 O's. And I was looking at
Ooh.
how much it's worth at the moment. Let me see. Let me put in one. So one USD dollar is worth about 825 Woo coins.
So you gotta, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like Doge. It's kind of useless right now, right?
At the moment, yeah. But hey, you don't know. It might get there, that Woo coin.
I highly doubt Ric Flair knows fucking anything about cryptocurrency, bro.
Nah, he's just getting on this hype train. I know when I was reading about it, he's saying like if you bought the token, you can get like free energy drinks or join in special Woo experiences or something. I don't know.
Woo experiences. Everything's gonna
Or
be woo until he has a stroke, man.
you could ride on Space Mountain or whatever the fuck he says.
Were you ever big into like the cryptocurrency train?
What did I buy? I bought like some GameStop when it was a big deal when everyone was buying GameStop,
Uh huh.
and I think I made like uh, I probably bought like $20 and then sold it for like $80 or $60, something like
That's not
that. So
bad.
yeah, I made money, but it wasn't like me buying one of these random coins, or
Hmm.
the random NFTs and shit. I just the gas
Man.
fees, if you've ever messed with it, gas fees alone are like ridiculous.
Uh huh. I
Yeah.
never looked too much into it. I went into it blindly. I didn't do Dogecoin. I remember my friend told me to do a. I think it was called a Shiba coin, like the
Uh-huh.
Shiba Inu, like the fucking dog that what
Yeah.
Doge is based off of. And I lost money because I'm like, oh, people are actually a little bit smarter than what I thought they were. But I remember buying some into like AMC when they were trying to push AMC and American Airlines. I think I put like $30 and I left with like $180,
Dang,
which
it's
is
pretty damn
like,
good.
yeah, I bought Pokemon cards with them.
And that's an even better investment.
I know,
Pokemon
man.
cards.
So you broke, I'm up.
Get that. shiny Charizard or whatever.
Do you think the WooCoin's gonna fucking like
No,
inflate? You think?
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. It's just another thing for Ric Flair to spread his name on, and
Yeah.
because he's going into everything, like into what edibles and energy
Wings!
drinks.
Wings!
Wings!
Oh my god.
But speaking of another legend, I know this broke the internet. For some reason, The Rock showed up at Raw, and this could come at, like, in my opinion, the least amount of time when we needed him, like,
hmm
because we have already this whole stack of a roster there at Raw with what CM Punk and everyone else. But let's hear what The Rock has to say at the Raw.
I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Wow. So big if
The Rock
true.
was out to get something to eat tonight in San Diego. Should The Rock sit in a booth?
If you didn't know where
Or
this was going, it
The
sounds
Rock
so weird. Sit in a booth.
at the bar?
If you feel like sitting at the booth,
I was like,
sit at the bar.
The Rock loves
Yeah.
a bar too.
should The Rock sit outside where it's nice and breezy?
Should The Rock sit at the head of the table?
Oh my fucking god. Give me a break.
It's like, I guess if
Dad,
the
you see that chick with the red hair? She is fucking hyped as fuck.
dude, it's like, Rock, you can sit wherever you're comfortable. I mean,
I know, it's like, you don't need a reservation, sir. You can choose as you please. We'll gladly serve you.
if you're at TGI Fridays, I mean, it was very weird promo to say that, to get people.
Dude, he looked gassed already. He looked out of breath.
That's what I saw people were saying, that because what do you do? They advertised the champion and they brought
Oh,
out
that was
Jinder.
Jinder Mahal. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Everyone was like,
Yeah.
and then dude, Jinder Mahal said a lot of things that were true. Like, you are ununited, you're fighting each other, and I was all, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I stand up like, yeah, he's right. He's right.
Damn, this promo was good. I'm glad he was announced.
Yeah, then The Rock comes out. I'm like, oh my god. He just showed up like a few months ago. Like, I don't know.
See, and I feel like that made sense a few months ago because of the strike, the writer's strike,
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't have anything to do, really, I guess, or technically he couldn't do. But now there's really no excuse other than, I don't know, like, with him there, it's like, what are you gonna do now? Because now you have CM Punk, you have him, LA Knight,
I know. From what I heard was, how they're gonna have the pay-per-view in Australia,
mm-hmm.
the Elimination
Chamber.
Yeah, and part of the deal was the government wanted The Rock to show up, supposedly. I think that's what I read that somewhere.
No, I believe it. I believe
don't
it.
Don't quote me. But I read it somewhere where the Australian government, like, yeah, they'll do it at like their Perth stadium, whatever, like their football stadium or cricket stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And but part of the deal was that they wanted The Rock to show up and wrestle, perform, whatever. So if they have this match at Elimination Chamber, that's fine. I feel like Roman's still gonna win, whatever. Don't have it at fucking WrestleMania, bro. Like, that's my main concern.
Uh-huh.
Because I feel like you have 2 main event matches set up already, like, for both nights. It's like either Roman versus Cody, because I feel like that's the way they're gonna go, or Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Like, I feel like those are gonna be the 2 main events for each night.
Yeah,
but if you're gonna have,
those are good enough.
I know if you're gonna have this match like in one of those nights, of course they're gonna put this as the main event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, it's like Cody Rhodes, like he's like the baby face of the fucking company. You're gonna do him dirty like that, or like you got one of the biggest names like CM Punk. You're gonna do him dirty like that. We're gonna replace him with The Rock. Like, it's just gonna make conflict, I think.
That, and you have Randy Orton back. looking better than ever. You have AJ Styles back looking better than ever.
Yeah,
And you're just
exactly.
gonna waste them because they were already stars before, and now they look fucking like amazing. You know what I mean? Like,
In great shape.
oh yeah, yeah. Like they look in DDP shape at the age of 50, 55 or whatever.
Dude, and it's crazy. Like I feel like if they're to have this at uh I feel like what they're gonna do is like have this elimination chamber, Rock loses, whatever. And then whoever wins the elimination chamber match, they choose a champion like they want to fight. You know what I mean? So that way, either if it's like CM Punk wins the Rumble, or if Cody Rhodes wins the Rumble, then one of them go into the elimination chamber and fight the other champion. I feel like that's the logical way to go. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. It's
the Rock really throws a wrench, a rock into the whole mix. It does very it confuses things because I know for instance they just announced I think on SmackDown a four-way right on four-way for the Royal Rumble, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and LA Knight versus the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
Versus the barkeep. Versus the booth person.
The booth boy.
The booth boy, yeah.
Let me play this clip, see how it sounds.
Wise man, I told you, one man can't beat me. Nobody can beat me. Just like you said, nobody can beat me. I know that my tribal chief and Nick Aldis knows that too. Which is why Nick Aldis just made the title match at the Royal Rumble a fatal four-way. I'm sorry.
Paul Heyman's so good, man.
Yeah.
He's so good. Did you see SmackDown last night?
No, I didn't.
I saw it. It was a good showing, man. It was just good matches all around. And then like my thing is like Roman Reigns comes out and he fucking beats the shit out of everybody. So like it's a no contest. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
For you to think like that's not gonna happen, you know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, I got him.
Fix this. Yes, my
He's just shaking like a chihuahua. Like
he's just like, oh yes, Undertaker.
Kane's alive, Undertaker. Kane's alive.
Your brother, he's alive.
Oh,
yeah.
When your parents burned in a fire. Oh yes.
Oh, rest in peace.
Oh man, gone too soon.
No,
bro.
but what do you think with this? Like, do you think they're gonna get the belt off of Roman by having someone else take the fall, and then have Roman versus The Rock for no belt? You know?
No, I feel like they're gonna keep Roman champion until WrestleMania. And then I feel like I don't know who's gonna take the pinfall, but I feel like Roman's gonna win anyway. And maybe that'll lead to another match at Mania, like LA Knight versus Styles or Randy Orton versus LA Knight. Something along those lines, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like Styles is gonna take the pinfall. He's the one that's like the the least hot in this four-way.
It's crazy to think because AJ Styles is so fucking good. Like there's just so much star power in this match. It's like I saw people on Twitter last night. They're like, "Oh, LA Knight don't have it anymore." Like it was just a hype. I'm like, bro, people are still chanting his fucking name. They're still doing that LA Knight, you know, whatever fucking sign that is.
And that's despite all the people that are like showing up, and I'm not saying trying to like steal from him, like, you know, purposefully, but like, dude, he's still staying pretty damn relevant with all these like quote unquote legends coming back and, you know, filling in the gaps that aren't needed.
Exactly, yeah. And then not only that, it's like for you to have like a couple bad matches that can like stale your push. Like, you know, he's still able to like fucking elevate himself. That's star power, bro. Like that's amazing.
Yeah, for him to like legit stay relevant and just be like, with all the shit they threw at him with those other gimmicks and stuff, for him to
Yeah.
still be relevant. It's crazy.
Who do you think's gonna win this match?
Oh man, like I said, I was hoping like maybe LA Knight would win it, but he'd pin AJ Styles or Randy Orton, and then that would lead to a match. And then
Hmm.
you'd have CM Punk and Seth Rollins, and then you'd have The Rock and Roman for no belt at
Uh
like
huh.
either Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania. I don't know. It's all weird now, like because I can't see him doing that same shit where he like beats all three of them and then pins all three of them at the same time.
Oh, like Edge and Danny Bryan, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude. I remember when I saw that happen, my mouth just dropped. Like my jaw just dropped. I was like, damn, they really fucking did that, man.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was crazy.
I thought that was like, I don't know. It made him like super powerful,
Uh
but
huh.
now it's like who's gonna beat him now? And then they're bringing The Rock back. It's like, okay, so if The Rock can't beat him, who the fuck's gonna beat him? The Scorpion
Yeah,
King.
that's true. But I feel like they did a good job, like how they made Brock Lesnar like final boss, like for years and years and years. And now you have a list of people that beat him that are like, how do you say, good competitors. So it's like you have like Rollins, you have Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk. You got um, Randy Orton. Like anybody. Like you have so many people that can be fucking champion now.
Hmm.
Like like that's gonna be final boss stuff, and I feel like whoever's gonna beat Roman Reigns, not say it's gonna like belittle the belt because it's not gonna belittle it at all. That it'll give more people more opportunities to like be like, oh well, shit. Finn Balor could be champion, or Damian Priest could be champion, or LA Knight has a good chance to like, face Cody Rhodes or something like that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Or as far as like they just have like another Brock Lesnar match and
No,
just
yeah.
call it off.
I don't know who could beat him. Like who they're other than Cody Rhodes. Like
Yeah,
who would make sense? Because if they put it on anyone else, it would be like what? Like
I mean, like, yeah, exactly,
you know,
exactly. Like
yeah. It just wouldn't make sense. Like it would throw off everyone's stent of like who they actually care about in the company.
honestly,
Speaking of companies, the other company or company, I don't know. This was Mercedes Mone and WWE were recently in talks for their turn, and now they're saying she's expected to appear elsewhere imminently. Do you think she's going to AEW, or what do you think?
wasn't she in talks with AEW and they fell through?
I think that might have been like right after this they were talking with her at AEW, and that might have fallen through. But I don't know what else is there for. There's what New Japan and all that shit.
New Japan, there's Stardom, uh, there's Impact Wrestling, TNA. But it's like I think she just she has a star power, dude. It's like money talks, and I
Yeah, yeah.
think, but it makes me think. I wonder how much she was asking for, like for talks to just fall apart, like with both companies at
Mhm.
first. Because
I
I
don't
read
know,
somewhere. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, because you think about like whenever AEW offered Jade Cargill a certain amount of money, or they were gonna match WWE's amount, and
Hmm.
she was like, nah, and she went with WWE instead. Like, dang, how much are they offering? This chick.
Yeah, I feel like. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit different with Jade Cargill. Because yeah, she has a star power, but I feel like they were just putting her in a bunch of like jobber matches compared to like Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, um, like those women like Tony Storm, Ruby Soho, like they're always like fighting with each other. Like they are a part of the roster already. But then you have Jade Cargill. Oh, we're gonna give you like the Goldberg streak, but you're just gonna face the jobbers. And then they bring in Chris Statlander to return, and then she loses to her. You know what I mean? Or maybe that's why she left. It's like because she wants to fight, wrestlers that are on the same star level as her, or to actually put on a long competitive match where it's not a squash match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you know how they were saying WWE with her training, they were like, yeah, her training previously sucked. She had no really skills, so we're gonna have her like,
Really?
yeah, I remember Triple H was saying that about Jade Cargill whenever they first brought her in,
Uh-huh.
when they like were talking with her about Cody Rhodes, and it was
Mhm.
like, yeah, we're starting the slate clean, and we're gonna train her. And I don't know if you saw that video of her training like at
On the
the
dungeon, right?
the dungeon. Yeah, like she looked like she's getting pretty good, and she has like, yeah, she might not have the star power of Sasha Banks, but she has like the look, like the Rhea
Yeah, dude.
Ripley, like physique where you're like, dang, that's a fucking woman wrestler right there. The
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair look.
Dude, I didn't know that they saw her like that when she first came in. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why they've been like not having her do any wrestling. Like
Uh-huh.
just maybe
Wow, dude.
what she maybe came out on NXT like and
Yeah, like once or twice. She came in past with Becky Lynch when Becky Lynch was the champion for a little bit.
mhm, but no
But
wrestling
that's
at all.
crazy. Like, I wonder what the training regimen is in AEW to for them to be like, oh yeah, it fucking sucks over there. Like, we're gonna make you a lot better. Like,
Oh, and then there was that quote that like she didn't know how to swing a chair, and CM Punk like taught her how to swing a chair to hit someone with.
what? I didn't
you,
know
you
that.
didn't know that? Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, she
That's
had said something like
crazy.
that too. No one showed me how to swing a chair, and CM Punk was one of the few, and that's why they're like real close. Like CM Punk was
Uh-huh.
one of the few people that showed me how to swing a chair
Yeah, I've seen
properly.
when they interviewed her, like they were asking her about like the brawl out shit. And she's like, oh, I wasn't there, but I love CM Punk. Like he trained me this and told me that.
Mhm.
Man, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Um but back to like the Sasha Banks stuff or Mercedes Monet, I remember they said she was asking for like Charlotte Flair contracts, like because I think they said Charlotte Flair was the highest paid woman
hmm
ever, like in the history of the WWE. And Sasha Banks wanted that same contract, but I guess they didn't give it to her. That's why she left.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it, but I feel like that would have made Charlotte Flair upset because I know Charlotte Flair deserves it. You know,
Uh-huh.
so I would see them denying it just to not piss off Charlotte Flair. Like, oh, I'm gonna want more money now, you pieces of
I
shit.
think maybe I feel like the conversation is like, oh, should we give her the contract? Like, yeah, it's good about Charlotte. Like, nah, like Charlotte won't mind, but Rick, man, you know Rick's gonna make a big deal about it. Fuck Rick, bro. Like, I don't want to deal with Rick. I feel like that's why they denied us, so that way it invades conflict with like Ric Flair. But then again, well, I'm just making up scenarios in my fucking head now. But if that was it, it's like would it not matter because Ric Flair is like in another company?
Yeah, I don't know. It just it's all like wacky. Like
Yeah,
it,
dude, wrestling's
it's like
crazy, man.
WWE has the money. They're pairing with Endeavor or whatever.
Uh
Like
huh.
they have, I'm sure they have more money than they need to offer to these people. But maybe she wanted weird, like you said, Charlotte Flair money. Maybe she wanted Trinity back in there or whatever. Uh,
And I heard Trinity's coming back.
y-
Naomi,
yeah, I heard.
or they're in talks. They're in
Yeah,
talks.
and see, maybe they'd bring her back. They'll bring back Sasha Banks. I don't know because I was like the big deal, right? Whenever they were tag team,
Yeah,
them
yeah.
staying together.
Like I feel like the locker room atmosphere over there in WWE, it's like more closely tight. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
compared to like AEW. Well, I don't know because AEW is a new company. I'm not. I don't want to talk bad about them or anything. But I feel like if Naomi were to come back, maybe that would influence Sasha Banks to. You know what? Maybe I'll come back too. Like everyone's over there. Like I miss everybody. You
yeah,
know.
it's different. It's different there now with this
Yeah.
'cause before it was with Vince. Now it's this way. He's not gonna hit on me and
I
tell
know
me
it's
to
like
kiss his ass.
and like ever since it changed, like ownership, or like since Vince fucking skedaddled out the door, like since Triple H took over mostly, like it's been great. Like I don't really have anything negative to say, really. You know what I mean?
No, they've been delivering on their promises of
Yeah.
everything. Like the house shows or any shows have been looking good, and you could say whatever you want about like the content, like whatever your taste is or whatever,
Hmm.
but you could tell the fans are like satisfied,
Yeah, it's like it's exciting to talk about wrestling again,
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
just for a casual viewer, be like, oh, CM Punk's back, like let's go check it out,
yeah, especially on the WWE side. And
Hmm.
I was seeing this one too, that Camille's contract expired and she might end up likely in NXT. And I don't know if you've seen Camille on
She
NWA.
looks like a fucking star.
Dude, she
She
looks
looks
like
like a
a
gladiator.
yeah, like a Wonder Woman Sparta type, like she's fucking built. Like she's like a
Is there
Charlotte
a
Flair.
Mr. Camille? Is there a Mr. Camille? Mhm.
She looks like a fucking Charlotte Flair player too, like
Yeah, dude, that's
yeah.
crazy. Excuse me. Was she is she good? Like as far as like wrestling wise?
Yeah, she's pretty good. I've seen her wrestle like on NWA against
Hmm.
like random, but I feel like all the other females in NWA are like little Alexa Bliss type, you know,
Like
characters.
stature.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
which isn't bad, they got that, but when you compare her to someone like this, like nah, dude, like this is a good sign for I think WWE if they get her and she can go up against again Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair, like
Just more good matches, man. Like more
yeah,
variety. That's what's always good, man. It's more variety.
yeah, with these female like strong style looking opponents.
Hmm.
Like I think that's what they need more of, and that's probably why they got Jade Cargill in the first place. And that's probably where they're on the fence about Sasha Banks because yeah, she's a good name, but it's just another small wrestler. No offense to
Yeah, like
her, but
they're already bringing in other female wrestlers. That's just adding more to the pool, and maybe it's just like more contracts given out. Maybe that's why they can't offer it.
yeah,
I don't know. It could be a whole bunch of things, man. But
yeah,
in the end, I love Sasha Banks. She was always my favorite. So hopefully she does come back. I just miss seeing her on TV. You know what I mean?
yeah. She was good. She was
Hmm.
entertaining. It's just I could see why they'd want to let's sign these bigger women that can go up against a Rhea Ripley and be
Hmm.
like a realistic challenge for her.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But believe that's all the news we got here. I
All
think
right. See you
so.
next week. I'm just kidding.
Well, I know since the Royal Rumble's coming up, we're gonna look at favorite Royal Rumbles, and I got let me see, still photos of here. The first one I know you had put here. Let's see here if it pops up. Cena versus Umaga.
How, dude? Have you seen this match? No.
I might have seen it, but I don't like remember it. I'd have to rewatch it. But I saw like little like flip book stills of it, and I forget how badass Umaga was with the super kicks and the
Oh
spike.
man. Did I send you the video of Umaga fighting in Japan?
Nah, or
No,
maybe you did. I don't remember.
on Twitter. If I do, I'll send it to you, man, because it's crazy. It is stupid how incredibly athletic Umaga was.
Yeah,
Like he was doing shit over there, like in 2005, 2006 in Japan, that you would see like bigger wrestlers do like today. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like that's so crazy. But back to this match, I'm getting all excited. But this is the Royal Rumble 2007. I was there live, like
oh
when
yeah.
this happened. I won tickets on the radio station, so me and my
Oh
brother
shit.
went. I was like 11 or 12 at the time, but yeah, dude, this match was just so fucking crazy. I just remember freaking out because they took off the top rope and then like he collided. He was gonna do a Simone spike with the fucking turnbuckle, but then Cena knocked him down and he fucking choked him out the STFU like with the rope, and then I was just like passing out. Cena's face is all bloodied and covered, like all crazy, dude. Man, it's like this is just it just well, I don't want to say sucks, but it's crazy. Like this match and the Royal Rumble match were the only two things I could recall vividly from this whole pay per view because the rest of it was just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they had Batista versus Mr. Kennedy for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Mr. Kennedy.
They had Bobby Lashley versus Test for the ECW Championship. That one was like a no contest. And then they had the Hardys versus Eminem in the Tag Team Championship match. And that opened up the pay per view. That one was good.
Mm-hmm.
But compared to like how good this match was and like the Royal Rumble match at the end, man, dude, it just blew everything else out the fucking water. Like I remember this shit like so fucking vividly. It was badass. Hell yeah.
And that's so crazy that it was just, well, it was for the championship, but Umaga, like, I don't know, that's someone that, like, when you look back on it, like there was a lot of stars and stuff like that, but you don't really like, you remember him, but you don't. He was just like a badass fucking heel, scary ass
Yeah.
dude. And it's going along with was it Solo Sokoa? He's kind of like following in the footsteps with the spike.
Yeah, he's doing the Simone spike too. Yeah.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
he's just all quiet with the big birthing hips.
Birthday hips on mother bearing hips.
Those mother bearing hips those Samoans have.
Man, but
Uh,
if you ever get the chance, just go back and watch this match, dude. It's so fucking good. You got me hyped now. I'm gonna watch it in a little bit after this.
and next here on your list we have McIntyre winning the Royal Rumble. And man, I remember being back in the wrestling scene, that was pretty good, and then COVID hit and it just kind of
I
just
know,
slowed it all
dude.
down.
That I think that's why I put it on this list. It's just like just knowing like the circumstances that happened afterwards. Bless you.
Thank you.
That because I know McIntyre was just coming up like off of this heel run, like he was like an in betweener, and then for him to fucking Claymore kick Brock Lesnar out the fucking ring, I remember I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's fucking go!" Like, excuse me, I was all hyped, man. That was so good.
No, I remember him being like a good, like I was like, oh, okay, this is badass. This is gonna be cool, and then it just all like, slowed down because of whatever. But yeah, like he was put in there right and done right, everything. It was just the circumstances around it.
Oh man, it's crazy how just life turns out, man. So I hope eventually he gets like another feeling like this because I know they're going with that storyline where he's like justified for his actions. Like he has every right to be mad, whatever. But people still want to boo him. But then you got people who are like, "Hey, nah, he's right. Like he's getting fucked over." So hopefully in the future that leads to him like winning another belt in the future. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, yeah. No, I feel like he does definitely deserve a second chance. It just sucks now because you have more people than ever overshadowing him, and it's I don't know. It's not his fault. It's
Yeah.
just that's the industry. I don't know. That's just
Mm-hmm.
how shit goes. Unluckily, I know you hear your next one. Sami Zayn. Let me see if it pops up. Sami Zayn turns on the bloodline, and I
Damn, dude.
forgot this happened at the Royal Rumble. That was badass.
I
That
was
was
there live for this one too.
oh, were you?
Yes, yes, yes. Man, dude, it's crazy. Like when he hit him with the chair, it was like ear piercing loud. How that pop it was, and I didn't think it was that loud until you fucking see it on TV. Like when you play it, you hear like the audio, like the feedback kind of like break through from how fucking loud it got. It was so crazy, dude. I was just jumping like crazy, like yes, Sammy, you fucking fuck Roman. I'm over there saying fuck Roman, but I'm there for 2.5 minutes with my arm like this, still acknowledging him. And then my brother was just like, Gabriel, put your arm down. I look at him. I was like, I can't. It's stuck. I must acknowledge him.
We're true fans.
Dude,
No,
this whole like the two Royal Rumble matches and then the main event. It was just a great atmosphere, man. It was just so live in there. It was great. This is still one of my favorite moments from like this past year that happened in wrestling too.
dude, I felt like this was what was carrying WWE for a little while. Just this storyline alone.
Dude, this fucking had the world like in their
Yeah,
fucking hands. It's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, and it was like nothing to do really with Roman's title or anything. It was just Sami Zayn wanting to be part of their group, and
No, what
then
up, Usi? Be Usi for Usi,
no wrestling, just segments, and
dude.
it had
I fucking
everyone.
love Sami Zayn too, man. So for him to like actually turn on the bloodline, dude, it was one of the craziest fucking things, man.
No, it was
Beautiful
very good.
storytelling, man. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. I'm cheesing all crazy because this shit made me so happy.
We have next on the list AJ Styles versus John Cena. Let me see if this pops up. That's
I was there for this one too.
And see, I didn't watch a lot of John Cena's matches during, I guess, his prime. This is kind of when I fell off of wrestling.
Yeah, this was back in 2017.
Hmm.
And dude, let me tell you, man, this match makes up for the whole fucking pay-per-view. Like the whole thinking about it now, the rest of the pay-per-view kind of sucked. That's why I didn't put it under my favorite Royal Rumbles, even though I did go to this one as well because they were all in San Antonio. But this match was just so fucking good. I remember telling my brother, I was like, dude, I don't even think they left the ring. Like they stayed inside the ring the whole time for like about 25 minute match that they had.
Oh, you don't see
And
that anymore.
dude, and then like the crowd was just so into it, man. It's like you didn't hear like a unison of chants. It was like a wave. You hear like AJ Styles or like Cena sucked or Let's Go Cena, but it would just travel around the fucking Alamo Dome because like, dude, it was just crazy sound to hear.
It was like, let's go Cena, AJ Styles. Let's go Cena, AJ Styles.
Cena sucks. AJ Styles. Cena sucks. Let's go Cena. Like you just hear that fucking everywhere, dude. You're about to have a stroke from what you were trying to listen to. Dude, but this match too, it's so fucking good. I highly recommend going back to see this match too. Just like when AJ Styles just showed up and like he could fucking do anything. Like he could not fuck up at all. Like he was just like so good in his prime. And Cena at this time, like he was already done with like the US Open challenges that he did like a couple years before.
Mhm.
So knowing he could wrestle again, it's like, dude, you already knew this was gonna steal the fucking show because they already wrestled twice before. You know what I mean? But this is another one I recommend going back to.
And finally on your list, Daniel Bryan versus The Fiend. And I know that Daniel Bryan guy. He looks kind of like that Bryan Danielson from AEW.
You see people behind you.
Just with shorter hair and two eyes. So this was a strap match?
A strap match. Did you see this one?
No, these are all new to me.
This was the same pay-per-view where McIntyre won the Rumble in 2020.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so right after this, COVID fucking hit. Because I remember that's when Bray Wyatt had that Firefly Funhouse match with John Cena.
I never saw that. I need to watch that. I never saw that.
It's so goofy, man. When it popped up, me and Richard we were watching it together. We're just like big cheesing, like man, dude, this is so stupid, but I love this, man. You can just tell they just wanted to do it. Like they didn't really give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They just wanted to make content.
This match, I was surprised at how good it was. Like it's crazy. Like I know they fought a couple years back in like 2013. Like they opened up the Royal Rumble pay per view, and it was like one of the matches of the year that they had. So like with this one, I kind of want to see like what they were gonna do. But man, they were just beating the fucking shit out of each other. Just there's something about like a big dude versus a little guy that you're gonna get a good match out of it. Like this match is such a sleeper. Like I highly recommend watching it. The Fiend ends up winning. I forget what he wins with. I think it's like a mandible claw or some shit. But it's good. It's great actually. I'm gonna go back and watch all these matches later on.
Was Daniel Bryan still pretty over with all this the yes movement and all that, or no?
Yeah, it was after was after he fought Kofi Kingston. Like he's not a heel anymore, and he cut his hair, so now he was just back to just being a wrestler. Like I don't think he was so much into the yes movement. He still did the gestures, but not as much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I know people still love that shit. They love doing the yes movement, whatever.
Even in AEW, even though he's not allowed to do it, he's like, shit,
Right.
I don't care.
Oh,
I'm gonna
come on,
do
guys. I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah.
it. Oh shit!
Just make me happy.
You knocked yourself out.
I know.
Completely out of the chat.
I saw that. Oh, shit.
The ones I had here for me, where was my files? Lost my files here. Big one for me, AJ Styles when he debuted at the Royal Rumble, because I remember my buddy telling me like, "Hey, this is a big deal. This is a big deal," and I didn't really get it. And then he told me like the whole story behind it and how like last minute it was. It was like the day after he was let go of his contract or whatever, and he signed with WWE,
Mm-hmm.
and how big of a deal it was. And that's kind of what brought me back into wrestling, is like seeing this, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. Like I hadn't seen wrestling in a long time since then.
Yeah, this was fucking crazy. I think they interviewed AJ Styles. They're like, "Oh, your contract expiring in New Japan, your WWE." He goes, "No." like, well, there you have it. So there's like, oh,
Yeah.
AJ Styles to WWE blow down. AJ Styles says no WWE. So take that for whatever the fuck you want.
Back then,
We're the
wrestling.
news.
Yeah, back then, wrestling news was, they took it for what it was for. Like,
I know,
no,
man.
I'm not going to. Well, there you have it. There's the news.
It's like, all right,
There's
thank you,
no
sir.
speculating there.
Right, enjoy your time off for the next 100 years, since you're never gonna wrestle ever again.
The other thing I had on here, let me see if it pops up. You'll know this one.
Oh, dude, I put this under my favorite Royal Rumbles because of this. Oh my god,
Dude, I swear there's so much about this that's like good. For one, how it wasn't supposed to happen that way, right?
dude, and then everything else, like that happened backstage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and how like this happened so perfectly. Uh, they both, all the refs are like, "Nah, he won. Nah, he won." So they're playing it equally as well, even though no one knows what the fuck's going on.
And then fucking Vince McMahon, dude, he comes out.
Mr. McMahon comes out all pissed off and he tears his quads or whatever.
Did you hear that he tore his quad going into the ring, and he tore his fucking other quad going backstage? Did you hear that?
No, I thought
Dude,
he just tore both of them.
He tore both of them, like one first and the other like when he went backstage. Because I think they said they were trying to help him out, but I guess he didn't want help.
Yeah. That sounds
So
like
he ended up tearing his fucking quad, dude. I thought, like, I was wondering what they were gonna do here. Oh shit, here he comes.
And he's like legit mad, right?
Dude, I can't believe he's that fucking mad. You think it's like fake? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
And he's just
Dude,
there.
he's no selling it, even though he's sitting down. But he's like, huh. Like, he's just, oh my god, he's just there.
And he's in tremendous pain from tearing the meat off of his bone.
Dude, how is he not selling that shit? He'd be like, what are we gonna do now? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. And that's what he tells him. He's like, hey, I kind of tore something. Can you help me out, bro?
But yeah, I thought that was pretty fucking hilarious remembering that.
Dude, that show's so funny.
And then the last one I had here, this is pretty classic. When Mick Foley entered the Royal Rumble 3 times.
Hell yeah, man.
I always remember this and think about how like cool it was. Like
Dude, how we talked about like wrestlers getting canceled and shit. I hope Mick Foley's not one of those people, man. If he is, I'll be so heartbroken.
I don't think so. He seems like all
You
the
know,
chair shots made him super wholesome. Like
I
it
know,
just
man.
instead of turning him all
Chris,
Chris Benoit, he's a Santa Claus now.
the chair shots made Mick Foley hug everybody, and then the chair shots made Chris Benoit hug everybody a little too tight, little too fine adjustment there.
Ah, rest in peace, Chris Benoit.
Uh,
We need to separate the art from the artist. All right,
we wish you best on your future endeavors, Mr. Benoit. Man, dude, Mick Foley is such a treasure, man. I wonder
Mhm.
how. Do you know how long he was in this match for? He must have been winded, right?
I don't know. I don't recall like how many minutes each one was. I know like I had saw a recent interview and he was like, yeah, they had this idea to put me in there 3 times, and some of the wrestlers were annoyed that I'm giving up two extra spots for other wrestlers because I'm going in there 3 times. But he's like, I didn't care. This was for the fans or whatever. Like to
Yeah,
see
bro.
him.
It's not like it was your choice. Like you didn't pitch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It was funny, like to see him there 3 times, and they were all good characters, like all his
I
his
should have put
faces.
our truth on here when he went out there with the ladder. Do you remember that?
Nah.
It was with he like I don't know like amnesia or something. I don't know what he had, but when he came out, he went to the ring, went under it, grabbed the ladder, threw it in the ring, and he set up the ladder in the middle and starts climbing it because I guess he thought it was a Money in the Bank match.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I do
And then he's
remember
like,
that.
"Where's the briefcase?" And then they knock him down. Oh,
That
dude.
guy's pretty funny too. And he's like 75 years old, right? Our truth.
Dude, something like that. I don't know how many kids he's killed to stay young, man. To not age.
And then next here, we were speaking of finishers. No, I don't think we were speaking of finishers. We were talking about our favorite finishers. I know you had on here, and I think I got them in GIFs. That was the easiest way to do this here.
Hell yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, look at that. The go to sleep. And me personally, I've never liked this move.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like hard to pull off on a bigger dude, and there's just a lot of room for error, but that's just me.
No, I totally get it. I know, what's his name? Kenta, like, he does it, but I think he actually, like, knees you in your fucking face to, like, knock you out. Like,
Mhm.
you just see your head, like, just rock all crazy. I
Nah,
think
but
whenever I see stuff like this, like, you see for the first time, you're just like, oh, fuck, that looked crazy. Like, I've never seen
yeah,
that before. You know what I mean?
that's true. Because yeah, before like before hearing about it, I don't know. I'd never seen a move like that. That I don't know. It was new to me. It wasn't like your
Yeah.
classic DDT or this where you're like, oh yeah, someone's done that before. Someone's done that before.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And you had the clothesline from hell, which
Dude.
I've always loved. It
There's
always looked,
something about a fucking good lariat that just chef's
yeah,
kiss, man.
especially when the person sells it like all rowdy and
I know. Who else does a Luke Harper? Rest in peace, man. When he did the spinning one, but whenever he did the spinning one, like he'll fucking like lay it into them, dude, and they would sell it like that when they would just spin. Or I didn't care too much like when the wrestler who took it like they fucking backflipped and everything. I think I liked it better when like how he's selling it, his back hits the floor, then he fucking rolls through. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like there was just so much force that made him fucking roll through like that.
Well, then I loved how even JBL's doing it here, where he like falls too with all the force
Yeah,
going into
he's
it.
trying to fucking like kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Which he
hit
probably
someone
was
so
because
hard.
JBL's a fucking asshole,
When you hit someone so hard, you end up like falling too. Like,
dude. But I mean, this move it's fucking chef's kiss, bro. It's so good.
you had Deadeye on here. I could not find Deadeye. I
Do
don't.
you
I
know
don't
what
know
the
where.
Deadeye is?
No, I have no idea what the Deadeye is.
Oh, it's Adam Page's move. I don't know if you want to try to find a GIF or whatever, but it's when he gets you up in that Alabama slam position, like your legs are right here, and he just drops to his knees like holding you. So it's like a pile driver, but but it's like the oh man, I'm trying to think better explain it. But he has it in the Alabama Slam. You know Alabama Slam, right?
I
Like
believe I believe so.
what Hardcore Holly does when he like slams you down. There you go.
Oh, it's this one.
Boom. Yeah.
Okay,
Like he just
yeah,
drops it like that.
that's like a reverse tombstone or something, or a
Yeah,
backwards tombstone.
exactly.
Yeah, no, that
I,
does look fucking dangerous.
it does. It's like ever. It's the same thing. Like shock value. The first time you see it, you're like, oh fuck, like it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I should have said, oh, what he did to Prince Nana through the table when he held him up like that, just dropped through.
No, yeah, that does. That does look fucking uh like actually deadly. Like and then also if you just don't know how to control it, you know.
Yeah, yeah. What
Let,
do you have one that you
let's see
have listed
here.
as your favorite?
Well, I did have the tombstone on here.
Hell yeah.
Because it's just oh, that's not it. It's just one of the most classic moves, and then like the way the Undertaker did it, you could tell like it looks bad, but it's totally protected. Like
Yeah,
they're safe, you know. So unless you're like Hulk Hogan, you held me too tight, brother. You
that's what he
break
told
my
him.
back.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, fuck off.
when he
The next
when
time he'll
he
drop it
got
in
it
your
on him,
fucking neck.
dropped him on the chair and won the belt or whatever. But
Yeah, man, dude, fuck Hulk Hogan.
yeah, oh yeah, I've always thought the tombstone looked badass. Uh,
You ever see the one when he does it on Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 26?
yeah, I think I
With
did.
when he slaps him and then does it like fucking veins popping out of his neck and shit. But like when he does the tube, so he fucking jumps. Like he jumps
Oh
up in the
yeah,
air. I remember when I saw him jump, I'm like, oh god, that's it. He killed him. He killed him. That's it.
and then I have here the Razor's Edge. I've always loved the Razor's Edge.
Oh man.
Uh, I mean, to Rey Mysterio, yeah, you could throw that dude all. But yeah, the Razor's Edge was like one of the most protected moves. Like no one kicked out of the Razor's Edge.
Was it really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's fucking
That's a fact.
badass. Hell
That's a
yeah.
fact. No one's ever
The
kicked out of
fat
the Razor's
jack.
Edge. That's a fact. It's one of those protected moves.
Man, I know you don't have it, but I was thinking about putting it on my list, but like how he just like throws him down. Um Kevin Nash's jackknife powerbomb. That was because like he lifts them up and then he just like drops them like up here, so it's like they just fall. Like he's not slamming them down. He's just like dropping them from up here. They just like let gravity do the work. You know what I mean?
What did I
There were,
have on here?
there was something about that just like so fucking devastating, especially with this, because it's Rey Mysterio. Like he's tiny too, and he's selling it well.
Oh, I had the last ride.
Dude, I did too.
Yeah, well,
I'm all
no,
excited.
the way Undertaker did it too, especially when he did it like here, or that time he did it to Shawn Michaels, where he just lifts him like up over his
Just
head,
holds him
grabs his
like,
tights. Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah.
I forgot he did that to Rey Mysterio again. He just held him up for like fucking 5 seconds. Oh man, that shit is so badass, man.
Man. And then you had the curb stomp, which
Yeah,
yeah, to me this is a hit or miss. Like depending on who's taking it, they could like
yeah.
screw it up or they could make it look badass, you know?
Who Ricochet and Rob Van Dam are, I think, the main two that I saw that sell it really good. And Brock Lesnar sells it too,
Hmm.
pretty well. Like with Ricochet and RVD, when they would sell it, like their whole body just like inverted, like so it was like head first,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
with Brock Lesnar, when he sold it, it's like, he had like a little bit of bounce where it didn't look like too goofy, you know what I mean? But it was
Uh
the same thing. It's like when you see this for the first time, you're like, I've only seen this in American History X, man. They're doing this in real life? It's crazy.
the Edward Norton shit.
Oh, man.
No, I'd like that one where Randy Orton, he's gonna give it to Randy Orton, he ends up like lifting him up and RKOing him all
Dude,
perfectly.
that's one of the. I heard with that spot, they were practicing it for like hours on end, dude, and they couldn't fucking get it. And then the day of, like, that was the only perfect time they ever got it. So, like, when Randy Orton gets up and he's all hype, He's all hyped because he finally landed it.
I love Randy Orton.
I know, man. What a treasure.
Let's see here. You have the. I couldn't find a good clip of it, but the one winged angel, and
That's
I
pretty
thought,
good.
yeah, it's a pretty good move. I remember seeing that like the first time, and I was like, oh shit, like it did look pretty rowdy.
This move is protected. I know that for sure.
No, I feel like, and then he's gotten like real big dudes up there to do it too.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, like not just like small little dudes. He's fucking one winged angel to everyone.
It does this crazy because I feel like there's like small amount of error, like for them to fall on like the back of their fucking head. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But it looks protected too because he's holding them from behind the neck, so that way when he brings them down, he can pull their head back.
yeah, yeah. He's keeping them safe too. So it's a pretty good move, I think.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And you had here the end of days, which I don't like it. I
You don't?
no, I don't think it looks good. And I heard this move was protected too, like where no one would kick out of it.
Until like 2 years ago.
Yeah, someone finally kicked out of it,
It was
right?
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. No, I never. It just doesn't look good to me. It looks weird.
Dude, I don't know, man. It looks good. I think it looks good. I'm just here like I don't know, but I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll pick a better one next time.
No, but
Do you have one? Like, do you have another one that you have on your favorites?
oh yeah, I have a few more
Hell yeah.
right here. The torture rack. I wish someone would do the torture rack, dude.
Dude, I was thinking about putting this under my worst. See, but it's
I
like
can
right
see
here.
that.
Right here it looks good because at least like it looks like he's actually like pulling him and like breaking him.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you ever see the one where he does it to like Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan's like on his side and he's just like
Yeah.
he looks like the fucking singing bass fish. You press the button and starts singing a song to you.
I could see, like I said, it depends on who's on the other end of it. Even like when they had the Giant or the Big Show or whatever
Yeah,
in it was just he got him in him for like half a second and he tapped out. Like,
I know.
oh
And then
yeah,
he just drops him afterwards.
yeah, he's killing his back.
A lot of these
Uh,
moves where they have to carry him, it's hit or miss because I think it
yeah,
depends on the size of the person taking it too.
and then what else did I have here? Where did I have it? Oh, the Perfect Plex. I've
Oh,
always liked.
dude.
And here's the one where he gets the giant in it, and I like feel
Dude,
like
he does
he
it
does it.
so good.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it just looks badass when especially him doing it to the giant.
Dude, look at Mr. Perfect's feet. They don't fucking lift off the ground.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and he's tippy toeing. That's fucking crazy.
yeah. I always like the Perfect Plex, even though it's just a fisherman suplex. Like the way he did it looked fucking badass.
Nah, rest in peace, Mr. Perfect, man. I fucking love Mr. Perfect. And
He's a
that's a
great
gentleman
character.
that was gone too soon, man. It breaks my heart.
And then one of the last ones I had here, your good old fashioned pile driver. I feel like should still be a finishing move. I hate
Oh, man.
that people use it just regular.
You know what? That's actually what I had on my worst list.
No,
Whoa.
yeah,
It's hit or miss.
yeah, it is hit or miss, but sometimes a pile driver like when Cactus Jack would do it or something like out on the
Atta! 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 You ever hear him make that noise every time he does a hit?
I think so.
Atta! Atta! Ah, atta! Man,
No,
it's like one of those moves. Damn it, I had it on the list before, but like the best finishers and worst finishers, like that everyone just does it today. Now it's just like a regular move set.
mhm.
I wonder if that's how people in the '80s feel about today, because like the DDT, like that was so devastating. And
Mhm.
then now anybody kicks out of it, or like a fucking suplex or a superplex, anyone can kick out of it.
Or a bulldog, or like you had on the worst a sleeper hold, like the $1 Million Dream was a fucking
I
finishing
know,
move.
dude. I was gonna put a. I think it depends on who's doing it too, because I know like you ever used to know the Rest of Marty Skrull? Like he used to be with the Bullet Club. He's the one that wore that long plague mask whenever he would come out.
No.
No, with him, his finisher was the chicken wing. But the way he would do it, like he would spin and be like chicken wing, and like everyone's like, oh my god. But then he turned out to be a fucking predator too. So like now he's canceled.
They're all canceled.
I know,
Cancel
man.
every one of them.
Oh Jesus.
No. We were gonna go into, speaking of canceled, no, I don't know. What did I have here? Where's it at? Oh, I saw here the WWA 2K24, the DLC leaked. And
Ooh.
just real quick, because we were talking about video games, they have McAfee's pre-order, the Icon Edition dedicated to Bray Wyatt. So it's got a bunch of Bray Wyatt versions of him, The Fiend, Firefly Funhouse, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, Husky Harris, including alternative versions of John Cena, Alexa Bliss, Randy Orton, and others. I guess because he feuded with them or hung out with them or whatever. Then we have Pack One. God, this DLC is just like it's just funny how DLC is like, you know what I mean? Like they can't just put it in the original game, you know, they have to have all this DLC. You have the Iron Sheik, Ludwig Khan, Gable Stevenson, Odyssey Jones, Charlie Dempsey, Pack 2, Dragon Lee, Miko Satomura, Carlito, Thrasher Mosh.
Thrasher Mosh, oh my god.
Yeah, that's worth it. Pack 3, Billy Graham, Ora Mensa, Jakura Jackson, Jushin Thunder Liger, Eddie Thorpe, Sol Ruka. Pack 4, CM Punk, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, Terry Funk, Kelly Sandman, Raven.
That's
5,
a cool list.
Yeah, Pack 4 sounds good. Pack 5, Great Khali, Tatum Paxley, Billy Kidman, who I'm all about Billy Kidman.
I fucking love Billy Kidman.
Oh yeah, he's great. Kari Sane, Zion Quinn, Jade Cargill, and Lexus King. But yeah, I know that's interesting. I thought to see.
That's a lot of fucking DLC.
Yeah, dude. I'm like,
that's crazy.
They can't just like put it in the original game. They gotta fucking do that. But I know we're gonna talk about your favorite games and my favorite games, and here we have. I'll start with the picture here. That's AJ Styles. He's good. WWE 2K22. Man. I know you'd put 23 also. I have it. I don't think I even opened it. I just
I put 22 and 23 because a lot of the 2K games, like, they're kind of the same, pretty much. Mm-hmm. But I remember when I would work at the school, the tagline for this 2K22 was "It hits different." I don't know if you remember that.
No, I don't.
It's like it hits different. So when I used to work at the school, I would talk to a bunch of like freshmen, because that's like who I was subbing with at the time. I'd be like, "Sir, you watch wrestling?" And I'd be like, "Yeah," because I'll go like my Kevin Owens shirt, John Cena, whatever. Be like, "I don't give a fuck." But they would tell me, like, "Sir, have you played 2K22 yet?" And I'd be like, "Nah, man, I want to." I was like, as a kid, they're like, "Dude, it hits different." And then I'm like, okay, like whatever, they're kids. And then I had a coworker that I worked with at the same school. He worked in maintenance. That he was interesting too. He'd be like, "Hey, bro, when it says it hits different, bro. Like, it's fucking different from the other games." And I'm just like, God damn it, I need to play this, I guess.
Everyone better not lay a finger on my butterfinger. It's like, dude, yeah, okay, chill out.
So after a while, I finally got to play it, and it's good. It's different.
It's different.
Yeah, it's like it's you can tell like they actually put time and effort into like these last two games, and I hope this is the format they decide to keep for like the future going on. Not they decide to change something else. You know what I mean? But there was something about like the 2K 12 or 13 all the way up to like 19 that was like real fucking shitty. Just the same old formula, just the same old game over and over again. And finally this one came out, you're just like, damn, it's just a nice breath of fresh air, you know?
It did actually live up to the saying.
Exactly. Like,
I know you had on here also SmackDown
Yeah,
2006 and
buddy.
SmackDown 2007. Whoop, that's not it. Wait, where'd it go? Wait, there's 2006, right?
Just imagine a 7 over the
Yeah.
6. The
What the? Oh, there we go. That's why.
oh,
2007, 2006.
I think it was 2007. It had the best soundtrack, dude. The best soundtrack. It had Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. Shawty, what you drink? I got money in the bank. And it had a bunch of like 3 Days
Did it
Grace on
have
there too.
Limp Biscuit?
No,
Keep
dude.
rolling, 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 rolling,
Yeah, come on.
rolling, rolling.
Oh man.
I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
LAB biscuit right here. We're okay. We're okay.
And you could unlock him as a fighter and shit.
Can you? Oh.
At one of those games, you could, whatever he
Oh
was
man,
in.
that's so shitty. I'll beat the fuck out of Fred Durst if I could.
yeah,
If I could. Just
yeah.
dude,
Allegedly.
but but I digress. But with these two games, man, they're the same game too. But it's just nostalgia at this point, man. Like my friends would come over and we would just play the living shit out of these two games. And it was just like so wonky and so like not perfected, but it was just so much fun playing them, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that was back though when games were, I don't know, you just took it. You didn't wait for patches or updates. You just bought the game how it was. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
They had to actually release a good game. Yes, I had here Day of Reckoning. I was just cracking up with these graphics. I don't remember playing
God,
this
dude,
game.
do
Day
they
of
look
Reckoning
that
2.
weird?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, Day of Reckoning 2. I was just like, dang, that was graphic. That
Man.
was high res back then.
Dude, I had it for the GameCube. I just bought Day of Reckoning 2 like about a month ago for the GameCube because I wanted it in my collection. I don't even know if it works or not. I haven't even fucking checked. But this game, I remember the story mode was a lot of fun. And I specifically remember there was one match. It was between Kurt Angle and the Big Show and your created character in a triple threat steel cage match. Nobody wanted to fucking stay down, so it was impossible to leave the cage. Like, he could only leave by climbing over the cage. Like, he couldn't win by pinfall or submission for some reason. And it was one of the worst fucking times I ever had in my life. But, dude, it's just, like you said, it just brings back those memories, dude. This shit was so fucking hype. I love this game so much, dude. Hopefully one day I get to play it again. If I find, like, if I get a GameCube. I just got the game.
Dude. I'm about to say GameCubes. We get a Wii. Wii will play the GameCube games.
I do, but it's like, if I do that, I have to like attach the sensor bar, and I gotta put batteries in the controller, and then I gotta make sure it works right. Like it's just a whole bunch of shit.
But then it'll hit differently. No,
it hits different.
And last one you have on here, Here Comes the Pain. These
Dude.
graphics too crack me up.
Does it look that bad?
That's a picture. Looks like Chris Van Vliet. Yeah, just slightly like off
Oh my
just a
God.
bit, uncanny.
This game was so fast paced, man. It was so fucking good. They had this this game mode. I forgot what it was called. But a wrestler would come into the ring and you fight them, and then another wrestler would come out. It was kind of like a King of the Hill match, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to see how far you could go, like without losing whatever. And I got mad because I got up to like Spike Dudley and he beat me in a fucking headlock because I was so beat. Dude, it was so annoying. But it's like if you got to like level 100, you unlocked like a secret video of like the divas like posing in like lingerie. So I'm just like, fuck yeah, dude, let's get to 100,
dude,
baby.
yeah, you gotta fucking unlock that shit.
Dude, I was trying. Me and my brother were trying so fucking hard. We couldn't do it, man. We couldn't do it. Oh man, my cheeks are hurting so much from laughing.
My picks here were of course WCW's NWO World Tour.
Never played it.
Man, growing up, I loved this shit. It was just like what I would play all the time with my friends. The same with like No Mercy. It was pretty much the same thing. It was just with WWF characters.
Dude, No Mercy was good. I like
Yeah.
No Mercy. I couldn't figure out
Yeah.
the fucking controls to save my life.
Yeah, but no, World Tour was great. No Mercy was great. What the fuck? Oh, but yeah, those games I grew up with a lot. I remember playing. Fuck, I can't click on it here. The oh my god, I keep seeing AJ Styles. The 1995 WrestleMania, the one that's like Mortal Kombat.
Dude, I don't remember this. No.
And this is, I guess, because I'm showing my age, but it was like Mortal Kombat, and you had the Undertaker hitting people with like actual tombstones and throwing souls at them, and
Yeah.
Bret Hart and Owen Hart using like playing cards, and Bam Bam Bigelow throwing flames.
Dude, that's
Doink the
actually pretty
Clown.
fucking sick.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun back then. I don't know about playing it now, but a Razor Ramon like turning his hands into razors, like hitting
Like
people.
Baraka.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then the last one I had here, where the fuck is it? SmackDown versus Raw 2004. And I remember this
2004 shit.
I remember this specifically because this is when I liked wrestling. I bought a game for the PS2, and this was the first game I've ever played online where you could connect your PS2.
Damn.
Yeah, connect your PS2 to like your internet and play against people. And I
Uh-huh.
remember like playing a match, and it was all shitty because of the internet.
Uh-huh.
Nothing was like
Nothing was
good back
perfect.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like, whoa, I can fight someone online. And yeah, I just remember playing. That was like the first game I think I've ever played online, like on a
Do you remember
game
who you
system.
chose?
Man, I don't remember. Maybe Goldberg.
That's funny, dude.
Maybe
That's
Goldberg.
crazy.
Yeah, or Stone Cold or Goldberg. Someone that was bald. Maybe I
Oh
chose my
shit.
creative character and they were bald. I don't remember. But
Oh shit, man. That's
we
fucking
said I
hilarious.
remember my brother, he created a character on WCW vs NWO where it was Booker T, but he changed his color hue to all green and he called him Booger T.
Nice. Trademark that shit.
Ducky,
Oh
ducky,
my
quack,
god.
quack. No.
Oh man. Oh
But
man.
lastly here, we're gonna look at some I don't say botches, they're just funny videos. First
Oh
off I want to
boy.
play this one.
Ooh.
This guy with the
What the fuck?
I don't know why he has American pants on.
Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Was
God
that
bless the
recent?
USA. I don't know. It just says it says January 4th, but I don't know where the hell this clip's from.
God bless the USA. Oh my god.
Here's a meme PE teacher. A PE teacher, you could choose your own team, me and the boys.
Oh my god. I just saw that today. God, I fucking love Ishii though, man. That guy's a fucking tank.
I remember that one time, like they hit him and he like delayed falling down, like he was standing there and then he like fell down and he like legit like got knocked
Oh, he
out
got
or something.
concussed, yeah.
Yeah, that was really weird.
I forgot who he was fighting one time, but he headbutted someone, but they kept on headbutting each other like this,
Mhm.
right? And it sounded like two bowling balls just like
Ugh.
and I'm like, oh my god, bro, please be careful, man. Holy shit. That's just crazy.
Here's a oh shit, no, I don't want to play that yet. Here is a clip of Moxley after he seems to forget what title he's fighting for.
Oh no.
Gotta sit here and talk to all you on display. Well, I just came up short. Opportunity for the global championship. Is that what this one's called? There's like 32 fucking championships. Midwestern, Continental, Global, Interglobal, fucking Mitsubishi, Ford. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh,
Big shiny belts.
and they go to people who win wrestling matches, and I didn't fucking win tonight.
God damn it, man. There's too many fucking belts.
Tony Khan's just there with that fur hat and glasses.
Just like
There's too many fucking belts.
oh shit, man.
Uh,
That is great.
Yeah, no, fucking Moxley. He's a loose cannon. I know you sent me this clip of up. Was it up down down or it was Kofi Kingston?
Oh
and all them?
Jesus. Okay.
You want to explain this?
This was the New Day's podcast where they would do podcasting videos, and it was called New Day Pod, and they had the Usos on there. Did you already see this video?
Yeah, I watched it. I did watch it.
Okay. Did it give you an aneurysm like me?
It's just funny how like they couldn't. I was on Big E's side because it was like,
yeah,
how do you not grasp it?
So for the listeners, they're talking about if the Usos, if they're actually like real twins or like fraternal twins, and I believe they said they're real twins, and then Kofi or Xavier says, "Oh, would you still be twins if you were born on different days? Like one was born the next day," and everyone's just like, "Whoa, dude! Like I didn't think of that." And then Big E is the only one with like, well, play the video, please.
Yeah. He's like, what are y'all talking about? Like,
Do y'all think that you would be as close if you had different birthdays?
Would it change everything?
Yeah.
Would we still be twins?
Good question. Oh my God.
Would you still be twins?
What?
Wait, we
What?
Yeah, we would because there are
Dude,
twins that
like,
can be born a
good
year apart on the
question.
same day.
Are y'all nuts?
Right?
A year apart?
That's
the dumb. Oh, wait.
Bro, wait.
What?
Twins have to be born on the same day, right?
Because you turn.
No, you. Boy, y'all went to school, didn't you? Hold on, wait.
Y'all making y'all look real dumb.
You can be twins and not born at the same time.
Hold on now.
Wait
So
a minute.
are you wait. You
listen.
wait. You idiots are trying to tell me
Hold on.
that if there was a delay by a couple minutes, they wouldn't be twins.
They'd be different
So
days.
you're saying they would look different? What are you trying to say?
No, they look the same, but they have different
They're
birthdays.
not
Boy.
identical. They're not identical.
Y'all
Yeah.
went to college and graduated. This is embarrassing.
Are y'all fraternal? Or are y'all
really
fraternal?
listening.
Are y'all fraternal?
Wait.
twins?
I'm the only one who realized.
Well,
Fraternal
let's go to the
twins.
dictionary.
Bam.
It could happen.
Bro, I'm asking
They're like,
I asked you
it
said
could
they
happen.
wouldn't be twins if you're asking if they wouldn't be twins if they're born on separate
We
days.
don't know.
All four of
God
y'all.
forbid we ask
Do
a
you know
question.
any
Yeah,
other
we
twins?
twins asking.
God forbid.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everything.
I'm
twins asking this question.
That's
all.
embarrassing.
So you
You
mean
just know it
that
all.
everything you've ever Googled is a very straightforward logistical question? Or are you
Even
saying
if
that you
you
never
for-
have any doubts?
Can I take a poll of the room?
Go ahead. Take a poll.
Yeah, I wanna see this
Dan,
poll.
get on my.
Dan Reichert. Used to work at Giant Bomb. Now he works here at WWE. I'm making me the hat on up, down, down.
Fraternal twins. It was two eggs.
Hold on.
Two eggs. Fraternal.
What's the question?
I'm not sure anymore. You're the one angry.
So,
I have twin sisters, so I can answer.
oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
qualified.
Identical or fraternal?
So,
Fraternal.
if they happen to be born on different days, let's say they're separated by 2 minutes, but different days, would they fail to be twins?
They are definitely still twins.
Question.
Yes.
So
He
is
doesn't know
twins
questions.
just looking similar? What is twins?
It means, well, identical is the same egg. Fraternal is two eggs fertilized at the same time, I think.
Okay,
Yeah, so two eggs.
same womb.
The same cycle.
But don't everybody
right?
come from the same womb?
Thank
Don't all
you.
your brothers come from the
Thank
same womb?
you. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Sister?
No, but we came from the same womb.
Are you
Y'all are not this dumb. I
Right,
swear
this
y'all
is-
are not
this-
this
that
dumb.
Dude. I had to watch this shit twice when I first heard it. Because I agree with Big E, dude. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm with Big E.
He's like, are y'all this dumb? Like, how?
Yeah,
Why
y'all got
is everyone
degrees, y'all went
agreeing
to
with
school?
this?
Dude, so I don't know if you saw, but someone had quoted a news article, and they quoted all the New Day and the Usos, and it was like that this lady had twins, right? But one was born on December 31st, like close to midnight,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
other one was born on the first, like 40 minutes later, right?
yeah. I've heard of that. I've heard of that happening.
So then, sure enough, someone added them, and then Kofi Kingston goes on this whole fucking spiel saying, "Oh, I know, like everyone that's tagging me in this, y'all didn't even go to read the article because most of y'all don't know how to read or something along those lines." He's all, keep in mind, he's like, yes, they were born on different days, but one was born the next year. Okay, and then he goes, and not only that, he's all, none of y'all read the article because no one decided to take into consideration that the father of these twins was also born on December 31st.
What does that have to do with
Ah,
anything?
got your ass. Got your ass. And then Mickey makes like a video response and he's just like, my brother, like, it's 2024. Please don't put yourself in this hole that you can't get yourself out of. And then they're like, damn, this is how we're gonna see the New Day break up. And they're still like arguing with each other like on Twitter, dude, about this. I'm like, it's not hard, dude.
Dude,
It's not.
yeah, that's the goofiest, and it just annoying because like Big E's the straight man and all this, like everyone's like, yeah, you know, maybe you are on something. It's like, no, you're not.
Dude, I know. And everyone's just like, oh my god, I didn't think about this. And Biggie's like, there's nothing to think about because you're wrong.
You're telling me you're the first person to have ever thought about this, you know? Like, no, there's
Oh,
other people that
man.
have thought this. That's like the Earth is flat type shit, you know? Like,
Dude, and they're still arguing about it to this day because I think this video is like almost like 2 years old or something. It's a couple years old,
that was
but
pretty funny.
man, I couldn't believe what I was fucking hearing, dude. It was crazy. Oh my god.
What else do I have here? Let me see. Oh, here's what's the name? Takeshita doing like a rolling German suplex.
Dude, this was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. I thought I'd share it. And then
Oh.
Darby Allin, oh, just ragdolling.
Oh shit! Ooh.
I
Just
swear,
as
dude.
wasted.
He's
Dude,
just like
Takeshita is so fucking good, man.
he's just all fuck you, Jericho. Oh!
The fucking piece of shit. Oh, my back. Oh.
He just tattoos a corrected spine on himself. to fix it.
Right, where the incisions need to be. It's like an arrow pointing here and an arrow pointing here.
It's just to help the doctors with
Right, it's
the
like
bones
L3
break.
here.
Yeah.
Wow, he's
Oh,
right.
don't worry. I have my X-ray already tattooed on me.
Right. Like, all right, sir, you want to get on the table? You fucking like German suplexes himself on the table, like to operate.
Coffin drops.
Right.
Right onto the table. And then I had this cool clip here, Karrion Kross's finisher from recently.
Finisher.
It looks kind of like
oh yeah, I saw this last night.
Yeah, like a rear riptide to a body press slam to a F5. I mean,
Like an F5, like DDT. It looked weird because it looked like he like fell on his head a little bit.
yeah.
Well, I'm pretty
I
sure
mean-
that didn't hurt him, but like, you know, he kind of went head first, Bobby Lashley, right here.
No, yeah. It doesn't look bad. It just it's different. It seems like just a combination of like 3 different moves, but it does look pretty cool.
I'm so glad AOP is back, man. I was a fan of them.
I have no idea who they are.
You don't, dude, they're pretty good. Well, it was like 2020, like 2019, 2020, when they got released. I think it was like 2020, like because it was during the COVID times. But I'm just glad they're back because they were in NXT. They're pretty dominant. Man, I remember their theme song being really fucking heavy and good. I'm always a sucker for heavy music.
You're my enemy.
Burn me out, yeah, you never end, you never end.
Finally, I wanted to show this clip here of Dalton Castle making a appearance
that a
with
what?
a sandwich.
Is that that is a wheat sandwich? Is that a fried egg? Where did he have time to fry that egg? Castle, who?
If he's just now eating, did he feed the chicks?
Castle is disheveled again. Normally has that eye for detail. That is his debut robe. He's wearing it, as we've spoken about in the past. That is a cheese and turkey.
What the fuck?
Castle, hey.
The delusional dog.
Well, and Castle won that.
I thought that was pretty
Dude, I
funny.
fucking love Dalton Castle, man.
I like this character. I like his character a lot. Like he's hilarious.
Dude, it's so goofy, man. He's been wrestling for years too, man. He's been around for a good minute.
Man, nah. I hope he gets up into the AEW roster and not just gets stuck in Ring of Honor. But I guess he gets to do that shit at Ring of Honor. You know what I mean? And it actually kind of means
Probably like
something
more
there.
freedom and shit.
Yeah, No, so maybe
Oh,
that
man.
is the good kind of like Athena. You know, she's doing her thing there, and she's actually kind of
Like not to get lost in the mix, I guess.
yeah, being prosperous, being
Hell yeah.
prosperous. But yeah,
Just
us.
just camera spitting.
But that was another episode of That's All Kayfabe. I want to thank everyone for listening. Thank my buddy Gabe for being here. What do you want to tell the people, Gabe?
Don't work yourself into your shoe, brother. Make sure you take your allergy medicines. Allergies are no joke. I apologize for coughing. I'm trying to hold back, but I got worked. I got worked, man. But thank y'all guys again for listening and tuning in for this week.
Hell yeah. I want to thank all y'all for joining our, laughing and coughing and dying and everything in between. We'll be back next week. Just, keep listening. I appreciate all y'all out there. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that other gay shit. And yeah, take care. See y'all later.
Latest.